hand on heart, normally I'm a patient man. That's not true, but I'm a stubborn man. These things are doing me in. I'm seriously starting to cop the ump. It's 5:30, and as you can hear, a tiny bike tour. Standard. How was your night, mate?
Not too bad actually. I did actually sleep quite well. Except for the neck a bit funny, but other than that, alright.
Ready to smash it today?
I am today, yeah. I'm hoping I can. Some of the rain's come in from an angle, so I'll just sort all my stuff out and hopefully we'll be alright.
It's all set to try you. I'm
Doesn't
knackered.
kill you, makes you stronger.
Yeah, it was a blowy, wet and windy night last night, but look at it. I've had worse campsites. Ain't gonna do it justice because it's still dark, murky and a little bit wet. Pretty much packed up. Need to pack away the tent, load the bikes up. Maybe even give them a little bit of fuel. Then try and find a petrol station. Might not give them fuel, I might wait for them to run out. Because then I've got one little can left. That might be a better idea. Anyhow, tiny bike tour, delivering as always.
So people, Lee's impatience, before we've even got things cleared and in a strategic position so we can load the bikes up, goes barreling in like a bull in a china shop like always, knocks my bike over, which breaks the tent support. So now we've got to try and find another tent support, because next time we camp there is no support for one of the tarps, so because I'll be having Lee's selfie stick and Lee's going to have to find something to put Propo's tent up with. So all him, ham-fisted bugger that he is, bull in a china shop. I feel for you, Jackie.
Now the truth of the matter.
That is the truth.
The mechanic doesn't even know how to put his
your
bike on a fucking
now.
stand. Yeah, his bike went for a burn.
Stocky and I'll be on the road to glory. One be skinny and the other be poorly, but they're getting it done. Yeah, destroying their bums.
So I had a flat tyre first thing this morning. As you can see, it's raining and I've got as next to no brakes as you could possibly want. Yeah, lovely.
I get 35 out of the scams, full beards for bald and grey. Hope to get back to the island one day. We're out of the stubble, we're finishing this. Raising some wonder for combat stress, making memories along the way. Mixing on bikes, trying to lose away. Hey!
Right, we are battling the wind. The smallest of small hills she just isn't climbing. I'm fucked already, and honestly they've been next to nothing. She's got nothing in her. Tyre goes flat, I think it's okay for the moment. Paul is also having to pedal and he's got the weight of a vegan. It's really fucking brutal for day 3, stroke 2, and we're getting nowhere. We're getting nowhere. Paul's gonna have a quick look at this, check some basics, see if there's anything apparent. It ain't gonna be any different to anything else we've checked. We've got a monster hill in front of us, which I'm obviously gonna have to fucking push up. And if it's a big descent down the other side, I'm obviously going to lose my fucking engine then and all. Sorry about the swearing. I'm trying not to swear on this trip. Not been able to get any drone or beautiful scenic shots. My microphones and everything are packed away because it's piss wet through. Yeah, I might go find a lamb and punch it. How are you doing?
I'm alright, I just want yours running okay. I can't believe all the times, all the practice runs we had on the island, it was the red one letting us down because it's shaking itself to pieces.
But
yours
that
was
did
running
keep cutting
fine.
out.
It did cut out when you were at a standstill, but we got it going again and away we went. Whereas now, if it's not one thing, it's something else.
Even back then though, it still was a 10-minute wait every time it cut out.
No,
Well, watch the video that's due out tonight. So we're getting a bit of blow by off the head. Paul's doing a bit of what he does. It ain't going to be a lot, but it's going to be something. Nice little bit of cycling. Who don't like cycling? We were going great guns. I think I have a little bit of a fuel leak as I've run out of fuel. But I'm speeding without my engine. Yeah, so we're just now trying to find a petrol station because none of which appears to be on the map. Which means I'm doing a lot of petrol. My one job mechanic mate left me stranded with no petrol. Fraser, never more a Scottish name, has jumped in and given me some fuel. You're a dude, mate. Right. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much. Right.
Happy days. Paul, hang your head in shame.
I don't care. I was hoping I could fucking need you.
Warm sausage rolls, a couple of bottles of iron brew, some sticky, Spanner Monkey's been spannering, and I'm not sure if I mentioned it before, in Poppy's Cafe over there on Tiny Bike 201 is where I had an existential crisis with some raging toothache. So it's quite fitting that I've run out of petrol here. And apparently we've got a reasonable ride in now, so happy days.
Once again, the Scots come to the rescue. Some random dude just pulled up, had some spare fuel in his truck, gave it to us.
First Scottish bloke though?
Yes, it is.
Yes. Paul got a bit excited. How do I break both wing mirrors when it falls over to one side, Paul? That is a mystery wrapped in an enigma. Any other damage? How do you tell if there's damage? Wind took it.
Apparently stalking knows his way around bites and knobs. It's like a tin of spam squeezed into a pair of ties. Bonkers as they come, riding off into the sun. To John Groves, then down to Land's End, then back on the road to home again. You can watch them when they're done. You know we're having fun. There's no stopping them, just a pair of biker bell ends full of steam. Quick as you can, might get 35 out of the scams. Full beards with bald and grey. Got to get back to the island one day. We're all in the stubborn with finishing this race. It's a wonder for combat stress, making memories along the way. Mincing on bikes that the blues away. Hey!
So the wind has been killing us. It is knocking our speed down in half. It's like we're climbing a pretty steep hill on the flat. Even Paul's bike is starting to suffer. The scenery is stunning. We're surrounded by lochs and mountains. Friendly people again. It's a good journey when we're moving. And if we can just keep moving, we stand a chance of actually gaining some momentum and getting this crap done. We shall see though. I'm not counting any chickens because this is by far the hardest challenge we have done.
Just a pair of biker bell ends full of steam. Quick as you can, might get 35 out of the scams. Full beards for bald and grey. Gotta get back to the island one day. We're on the stubborn with finishing this race. It's a wonder for combat stress, making memories along the way. Mincing on bikes, start the blues away. Hey! Mincing on bikes, start the blues away. Hey! Mincing on bikes, start the blues away. There's no stopping them, just a pair of biker bell ends. Yeah.
So I left Paul in a little village called Durnock. He ran out of fuel, so I transferred the fuel over to his bike because obviously if mine cuts out, it dies. So if I went to get everyone fuel down in Tain, I wouldn't be able to restart my bike. got a problem, you say. The A9 is the road of death. The bridge that I come over was the bridge of death. I then started Paul's bike coming back along the A9, dead on the A9. So I'm just going to let it chill for 5 minutes, and then I'm going to try and make my way back. This is fast turning into the trip of death. We've still got plenty of time yet, but we've really got to get a wriggle on. It does also have to be stated that this is completely user error. We drove past the garage and said, shall we fill up? And said, no, there's one 4 or 5 miles down the road. Let's get moving while we're still moving. Should have filled up, completely our fault, but the bikes are shit. Normally, I'm a patient man. That's not true, but I'm a stubborn man. These things are doing me in. I'm seriously starting to cop the ump. Come on! Oh. Come on, you fucking piece of shit! Come on, got all the room in the world, mate. Fucking hell! Yes, this is me pedaling fucking Clark Scamp back down the A9. Oh, I'm so over this. I'm now pushing up the side of the A9 because it's uphill and the wind in my face, and it won't go into free wheel. I need a drink bad, and yet I've still got a long chuffing way to get there. It would just be great if this fucking thing would start. At last! Oh, I'm dying! Windiest bridge in the world! Behind you! Fucking hell.
I was having a rejig because I realised that anything I want to do on this bike I can't do because it's all on your, all on that bike.
What do you mean?
I can't repair the puncture or anything.
Oh.
So
before anything, mate, I need a fucking drink because
mate,
I am close to fucking passing out.
Yeah, no mate, don't do a thing until you've had a drink.
Let me tell you, I can demonstrate. You probably could see me from here, Paul. In all honesty,
I could see you.
You probably could, because can you see the bridge? Where's the fucking bridge? Come here. I bet we can't see the fucking bridge. Well, you can see how far I've come because the bridge is over there.
I'm fully aware because I've looked on the map to see where I've got to get
that
to.
Is
where the fuel station is.
I've pushed it all the way down there, and I had it, as I say, throttle fully open with no fuel on, decompress on, pedalled the fuck out of it, none of it, pushed it, it would not go into freewheel, pushed it, jumped on, pedal, nothing. Fucking decomp on, full throttle on, fuel off, pedal, just to try and get this thing. Pulled the HT lead out, put it on the fucking metal, kicked it over, definitely spark, boom, back on the spark plug, blah, blah, blah. Got to the bridge, and clear behind me, and I went, fuck it. I just went hell for leather. And I'm like that. I have walked from there
All the way up to round there.
with the engine in the headwind next to the A, thank you, next to the A9. You wait till you see that A9. I had one bloke stop and he's like, oh yeah, can I help here? Oh, unless you want to give me a fucking lift, mate, not really. And he goes, he started going on about the motors he's got and this, that, the other. He goes, I watched a couple of blokes last year. One had a BSA Aerial 3, the other had a Pooch Maxi.
Why are you telling me this, dude? Why are you telling me this? I've got to get going.
I was like, that was me.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Where was he seeing that then? Because we weren't up here.
YouTube.
Oh, right, okay. Fucking hell. Right, dude, just stop. You put your feet down. Put your feet up. Sit in the
I
shade.
just need to get me backpack off and that glug of water, mate.
Get stripped and just sit there and chill out. I'm going to take the wheel off.
I'm going to give you that.
No, you're not. You're going to sit and wait.
No.
Dude,
Oh,
you've done
listen.
fucking the work. You've done.
Alright, yeah. But it's not been quick, Paul. I've literally been going like from there to the third lamp post along and stopping because it won't go into fucking freewheel. What is it with these bikes trying to kill us?
Well, I tried to pedal and all of a sudden it started going funny and the fucking tyre was flat. So I stopped, pumped it up, started pushing it, and within 5 yards it had gone flat again. And now I'm pumping it up and nothing's happening. So I want to take the wheel out, pump the inner tube up, find out what the fuck is going on.
Right. Well, day 3. What can I tell you about day 3? Day 3 has been an absolute cluster. Beep! To start with, the first bit was our fault. We were pushing on, I ran out of fuel, bloke topped us up, Paul looked like he had a load, we drove past the garage because there's one about...
God's sake, Lee, stop filming and help me! What is it with you every time the tools come out?
And it was only about 5 miles away, so we thought we'd go and, yeah, instantly run out of fuel. So, I went to get the fuel on the red one, because the red one starts again.
And has never stepped a foot wrong.
And has never stepped a foot wrong.
It's never broken down, it's never done anything.
Shut up, I'm recording. I'm just about to kick your eyebrows off. I've had enough of you over 3 days. Anyway, I got a long, long way away down the A9, very busy road, pretty much deathly. Very windy as well. Got to the petrol, filled everything up, started driving off. Bleeding red one stopped working. I had to push it 4 miles along the A9 and eventually it just kicked into life, so I rode back. What did I see when I rode back? I know, you're asking. Paul's just ripped the bleeding guts out of everything because he got bored. Anyway, it's been a real tough day again. We're nowhere near where we wanted to make on day 1. So we've seriously got to pull our finger out.
I want to go home.
I don't care what you want, shut up and get spannering.
I want to go home.
Less than a mile. And she's got another puncher. She's been filled with foam, filled with slime, got patches all over her, left, right and centre. Don't know what to say. Someone does not want us to do this trip. 3 days in and we are a country mile from where we should be. Might have to think outside the box for this bad boy. So there's our setup. Any of you small bike, big adventure lot that want a decent setup for a couple of people, what were they? They're the ultralight shelter and the poncho from Onewind. I'll put links down below. I'll get a discount, I think. Don't know. Not trying to sell you it. I'm just using it. And as you can see, it's bloody good. We back the bikes in there at night. There's the bikes. There's our flag. It's not that I want to be flying the flag all of the time. I just put that there because Paul tripped over it and ripped the tarp. Cracking little setup, isn't it? And then our view for the night. We found a local fishery that are happy to put us up. I will let you know what they are called when I find out. Brutal days, you're not going to get to see a lot. We're going to eat, maybe cook some noodles. Paul's going to get to work on that rear tyre again. As soon as we get out of the Highlands, we stand a chance of being able to get a tyre, but there's nothing in the areas where we are, as you can appreciate. Some of the villages are so small. we're just starting to get a bit more civilization now. So yeah, if we can grab a couple more tyres, maybe a bit more green slime. We have tried all of the squirty foam stuff, that didn't work, weren't worth a carrot. And we couldn't get the valve out to put the slime in. So obviously a new inner tube, that'll be all good. I've got a load of spare inner tubes, but now they're all front tyres because we've used up all the rear ones. That one's held together with thoughts and wishes. So we're just sitting here weighing up the options. Yeah, we've got about 5, maybe 6. We'll see how many days left we've got. But we've both got work that we've got to get back to. So, depending on how tomorrow goes, we are going to keep pushing on and get as close to home as we can get. If we get like 3 days of really good riding, then we may still make the
We can see if we can push ourselves, can't we, to make it?
Yeah. And if not, we may reschedule and try to make the island. If not, we'll head back to the island and see where we end up. But these things, we've been talking like, you know, are we asking too much of them? But they're breaking down every 10 bleeding mile. Yes, they're carrying weight, I get that. But we're not thrashing them.
We're not even going as the equivalent of just popping to the shops.
They are just pants, aren't they?
Yeah.
To think that we were that... We're not giving up.
No.
We are going to try to do this.
We're going to keep going, and we're going to push and push and push and push until we literally have no other option. But we can't even get 10 miles before something breaks.
Yeah.
And we have to do something else, and then we do another 10 miles and something else fails.
Don't get us wrong, a lot of today was our fault.
Yeah, but the inner tubes are doing my head in. We got through 3 inner tubes. It doesn't. We've used slime, we've used foam. It doesn't matter what we do. They just keep splitting.
Yeah. So, we will be keeping you posted. Ain't got an ounce quitting us, obviously. I've got a bit more time than Paul, so if we do really well, I might just tell him to fuck off home and I'll carry on. But then I've got to get back from Land's End, which is an issue in itself. Tiny bike tour, this one's going to kill me. Lee, I want noodles, Lee.
Yes, I fucking do.
Pump up the tyre, pump it up, while your bins are curdling. The boy has only pulled it out of the bag. How many patches have you used on that?
About a dozen. Literally stitched the inner tube back together.
Is that hiss?
I don't know, it's the radio.
He's fixed that tonight. What, 4 times, 5 times?
I'll just have to keep doing it and then pump it up, and if there's a hiss, take it apart, find out where it's leaking, and each time where that inner tube is split, I'd stitched it together with patches, and it's just bleeding through little airways, and I've just had to do another patch and just build it up until I've got like a patchwork quilt of repair patches, but they're now holding. So if they can get us to Inverness, we can get a tube from
a new tube and just go.
And just go.
So the plan tomorrow, we are just hoping we get a clear day. All the little shit we will suffer, as long as we'll run up hills. We won't run. I definitely won't run.
A day, mate, don't we? Where we can just get on and ride.
Yeah, and I don't really like this angle that I'm using. I don't know why I'm even sitting like it. Yeah, it could be on. It's getting late. Paul's knackered. He owes me a Dutch rider, but he's been working all night. I'm not going to ask him for it.
You are a weird motherfucker.
I'll be seeing you on the next episode.